The top story, the BRS MLC Kavitha was quizzed by the Enforcement Directorate officials for over 9 hours in connection with the alleged Delhi excise policy scam case. Kavitha arrived at the ED office amidst heavy presence of police and paramilitary persons on the morning of Saturday, the 11th of March, around 11:15 a.m. is when the questioning began, and the visuals on your screen are of Kavitha, the 44-year-old, leaving the ED office around 8:10 p.m. on Saturday. She's now been asked to return for another round of questioning on the 16th of March. Kavitha was summoned to join the probe on Thursday, but she wrote a letter seeking more time, citing her hunger strike scheduled in Delhi on Friday, seeking the introduction of the Women's Reservation Bill in Parliament. Her father, K. Chandrasekhar Rao, popularly known as KCR, is a key opposition leader, and that has led to allegations against the BJP-led centre of using central agencies to harass opposition leaders with false cases. Her brother, the Telangana Minister K.T. Rama Rao, also came to Delhi on Friday, a day before his sister's questioning by the ED. KCR on Friday had told party leaders that they would fight to stop this, quote, as they put it, harassment by the rival BJP misusing central agencies. Ms. Kavitha said that the BJP is trying to intimidate my leader, referring, of course, to her father, KCR, who is hoping for a third consecutive term in power in the state, where assembly elections are due in a few months. A long day of questioning. What exactly is the agency saying they have found out at the end of this questioning? What do you know about the questioning? What questions were put forward to her? Did she have to meet with other witnesses or accused in this case? What can you tell us, Arvind?
Kavitha, after being questioned for almost 9 hours by the Enforcement Directorate in connection with the money laundering investigation by the Enforcement Directorate, left Enforcement Directorate office sometime around 8 p.m. And what our sources are saying is that Kavitha has been again summoned by the agency for second round of questioning on March 16th. So during questioning today, Kavitha was asked to submit all her phones, and then what our sources are saying is that because she didn't carry phones at that particular point of time, Kavitha asked her secretary to bring her phones, and then during the course of the questioning, Kavitha submitted the phones. Though Enforcement Directorate sources say that Kavitha has changed almost 4 phones since the FIR was registered by CBI. What our sources say that Kavitha promptly cooperating with the investigation, complied with the direction of the agency, and then she has submitted the phones that were available with her during the course of the investigation. Also, very importantly, our sources say that Kavitha was confronted with Arun Ramachandra Pillai. Arun Ramachandra Pillai, Hyderabad-based businessman who is also an accused in this particular case, has been arrested by the Enforcement Directorate, and he is currently in the custody of the Enforcement Directorate. And according to the Enforcement Directorate case, Arun Ramachandra Pillai took almost 30% stake in Indo Spirits Company, and the agency claimed this particular 30% stake in the Indo Spirits Company is not Arun Ramachandra Pillai's stake, but whereas Arun Ramachandra Pillai was just a frontman for Kavitha, it was Kavitha's money that Arun Ramachandra Pillai invested and then took almost 30% stake from Indo Spirits, which got the wholesale liquor license in Delhi market. And agency claimed that it was a political conspiracy between Kavitha and the Aam Aadmi Party leaders through which Indo Spirits got the wholesale liquor license, and then Kavitha, along with Makuntala Srinivasa Reddy and Sarat Chandra Reddy, made money, got undue benefits through this particular scam. That seems to be the case that the Enforcement Directorate is trying to build around Kavitha. So not just Kavitha, not just Arun Ramachandra Pillai's statement. What we are also being told is that Kavitha was also confronted with the recorded statement of Buchi Babu, who is the auditor of Kavitha. So because the questioning couldn't end today, and the agency is also planning to forensically examine the phones that have been submitted by Kavitha, that's why our sources say Kavitha has again been summoned for second round of questioning on March 16th.
All right. So two big takeaways there from Arvind's response there. So the ED sees Kavitha's phone and that they've interrogated her reportedly together along with the Hyderabad-based businessman Arun Ramachandra Pillai. But Arvind, Kavitha has already been questioned earlier, but she's still not an accused. She's not named in this case as an accused. Is that correct?
Yeah, Sarah, in CBI's affair, Kavitha is not a named accused. That's why CBI, when CBI first issued a summons, that was she was called as a witness to depose before CBI. But in the Enforcement Directorate case, Kavitha can be seen as an accused because in the recent remand applications that have been filed by Enforcement Directorate against Arun Ramachandra Pillai, or even to that matter, Manish Sisodia, the former Delhi Deputy Chief Minister, who is also currently in the custody of Enforcement Directorate, they have clearly named that Kavitha as an active person who played a vital role in as part of the South Group, which secured almost 60% of the Indo Spirits company, which subsequently awarded with the wholesale liquor license based on the conspiracy between Kavitha and the Aam Aadmi Party, and that's why now Enforcement Directorate summoned her as an accused, and they have recorded a statement as an accused. So in the Enforcement Directorate case, let's be clear that Kavitha is an accused, but in the CBI's case, as of this moment, Kavitha has not been charge sheeted as an accused as of this moment.
All right, so an important distinction there. Thanks, Arvind, for that. And moving on, a political masterstroke by the Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot in the jobs for kin controversy raging in Rajasthan. Widows of the Pulwama soldiers have been protesting. They've been asking for jobs for their relatives. Now, the Chief Minister had controversially tweeted asking if wouldn't it be better if the jobs were saved for their children? Now, amidst violent protests and clashes with the BJP, which has completely politicized this issue, the Chief Minister first refused to meet the Pulwama widows. On Saturday, he met with other widows with whom he discussed the issue, and they've come out to say that they rather the jobs were saved for their kids instead of their kin right now.
As the simmering protests of the past couple of days turned violent, Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot tried another tack to defuse the situation. After the police removed the protesting Pulwama widows at 3 a.m. on Friday, BJP supporters marched towards the Chief Minister's residence on Saturday, throwing stones at the police, and the police retaliated with a lathi charge.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी के सभी कार्यकर्ता बहुत छोटे नोटिस पर प्रतिकार के लिए आए हैं। इससे पहले भी पेपर लीक और बेरोजगारी को लेकर हम सब लोगों ने यहाँ पर उग्र आंदोलन किया था। बिजली को लेकर, किसानों के कर्जा माफी को लेकर हमारा ये प्रतिकार सरकार के खिलाफ लगातार चलेगा। सरकार दमन के जरिए हमारी आवाज दबाना चाह रही है, लेकिन हम लोग संघर्ष जारी रखेंगे।
Adding to the heat on Gehlot, Sachin Pilot took a swipe, saying perhaps the matter should have been dealt with sensitively.
अगर एक नौकरी की है या दो नौकरी के बहुत बड़ा मसला नहीं है। इसमें नियम संशोधन पहले भी हुए हैं, आगे भी हो सकते हैं, लेकिन इसमें राजनीति करना और इसमें इस प्रकार से जो माहौल बनाने की कोशिश की जा रही है उसको मैं गलत मानता हूँ।
On Thursday, the Chief Minister had refused to meet the Pulwama widows after the issues of jobs for soldiers' relatives ended up in a stalemate. The Pulwama widows want the jobs for relatives now, while the CM suggested it might be better to keep the jobs for the children of the soldiers till they become adults. Ashok Gehlot did not meet the Pulwama widows, but he tried to sway public opinion his way by inviting other soldiers' widows to his house and asking them what they thought of the job issue, and they sided with him.
उसके बारे में हम सरासर इसके खिलाफ हैं। जो राज्य सरकार के जो नियम कानून कायदे हैं ना, उसी के हिसाब से जिसने शहादत दी है उसके या तो वीरांगना को या उसके बच्चे को नौकरी मिलनी चाहिए। इसके अलावा ना ही कोई रिश्तेदार को मिलनी चाहिए, ना कोई देवर ना कोई जेठ, हमारे को कोई पूछने वाला नहीं है।
हमें अपने मतलब सबसे पहले कि हमारे बच्चे सबसे पहले होते हैं, हमारे अपन बच्चों को अपन पैदा करते हैं, वो बच्चों सबसे पहले होते हैं। आप देवर और जेठ के लिए ये सब कुछ आप मांग नहीं कर सकते। आज आप देवर के लिए कर लो, कल को कोई और भी उठ के आ जाएगा कि किसी भी डिमांड ले लो। ऐसा धरना देने से, ऐसे डिमांड गलत डिमांड करके धरना देने से तो कोई कुछ भी कर सकता है ना। कोई भी अपनी गलत डिमांड लेके आ जाएगा, सीएम ऑफिस में बैठ जाएगा।
It's now about the politics of perception. On one hand, when BJP has taken the issue of Pulwama widows and jobs for relatives to the streets, on the other hand, on a counter move, Ashok Gehlot called women whose husbands had died in other operations and asked them what was their opinion. Should the jobs secured for martyrs' children be given away to relatives? And most of them said no, they want the jobs for their children. Clearly, with elections to go in Rajasthan, it's now about optics and building up a political opinion. In Jaipur, Harsha Kumari Singh, NDTV.
Now moving on to Maharashtra, sugar mills are closing down in Maharashtra. In Solapur district alone, 30 of the 37 sugar mills have been shut down. Sugar production is estimated to be lower by about 23 lakh tons compared to last year. The opposition has been aggressive about the loss of crops due to the unseasonal rains. But there's no discussion on the shortage of sugarcane and why sugar mills are shutting down.
Not so good news for Maharashtra. Sugar mills in the state shutting down one by one. In Solapur alone, more than 30 mills have been shut.
अभी इस साल तो सोलापुर जिले में 37 शुगर फैक्ट्री शुरू थी, उसमें से अभी हालांकि आज के दिन में 30 शुगर फैक्ट्रीज बंद हो चुकी है। एक 3-4 शुगर फैक्ट्रीज हाफ कैपेसिटी से चल रही है अभी, और एक 3 फैक्ट्रीज अगले 20 तारीख तक यानी 20 मार्च तक 3 फैक्ट्रीज शुरू रहने वाले हैं।
Maharashtra is a leading state in sugar production. But 80% of the 204 sugar mills in the state have been shut down. Last year, the state produced 138 lakh tons of sugar. This year, production is down to 115 lakh tons of sugar.
शुगर का ये उत्पाद कम होने की एक वजह ये है कि एक तो रटून क्रॉप था, 2-3 साल के बाद उसका उत्पाद कम होता है। लगातार बारिश रही जुलाई के बाद, और उसके पहले 2 महीने बिल्कुल बारिश नहीं थी, मई और जून में, तो इसका एक क्लाइमेट चेंज का इफेक्ट माना जा सकता है इसको।
1 hectare of sugarcane cultivation usually yields 105 tons of sugar. But this time this has come down to 85 tons, which means a decrease of 20 to 25 tons of sugar per hectare.
आज इस गन्ने की खेती में बहुत किसान परेशान है। परेशान क्यों है? क्योंकि गन्ने को भाव ज़्यादा नहीं मिलता है। भाव मिलेगा तो कारखाना टाइम पर उसका पैसे अदा नहीं करता है बिल।
अंतर्राष्ट्रीय मार्केट में अभी उर्वरकों की कीमतें कम हो रही है, तो हमारे देश में ये क्यों बढ़ रही है? यूक्रेन का युद्ध का कारण बताया गया है, लेकिन अब तो वो अंतर्राष्ट्रीय मार्केट में उर्वरकों की कीमतें कम हो रही है, तो सरकार, इसका मतलब यह है कि सरकार जो सब्सिडी है वो सब्सिडी कम कर रही है और इसीलिए उर्वरकों की कीमतें बढ़ रही है। इससे देश का घाटा हो सकता है, किसानों का घाटा हो सकता है।
According to experts, sugarcane production has been affected this time not only in Maharashtra but also in Uttar Pradesh and Karnataka. So can the price of sugar increase in the future? Since the export of sugar is currently banned, there will be no shortage of sugar in the country, nor is there a possibility of the price increasing. But due to the closure of exports, it can definitely have a direct impact on the international market. With Salahuddin Sheikh and Sunil Singh, Usama Shah for NDTV.
An update on that horrific viral video. The Japanese tourist, that young woman who was harassed during Holi celebrations, has left India. 3 people have been taken into custody. One of the accused is a juvenile, and the tourist has now tweeted that she is glad the police has acted against the accused after this horrific video went viral.